The GYB Essay Competition last edition of 2023 was wrapped up with a state recognition award of prominent Kogi sons and daughters, including those who have imparted the state through their professionalism and services. The coordinator of the essay and the Commissioner for Information, Kingsley Fanwu, said it was an annual event that will last even after the Governor Bello. The event is to prepare journalists to look beyond the ordinary to becoming a millionaire. Our reporter has more.
It was a serene atmosphere, colorfully decorated hall that has in attendance Governor-elect Ahmed Ododo, ex-governors, past and present federal and state assembly members, top government officials from all walks of life within and outside the state. They gathered to honor the outgoing Governor Bello with a session tagged the Valedictory and Award Night, specially packaged to celebrate the end of his tenure. With the assembly members, the valedictory section was to honor his exit as the governor. They poured encomium on him.
Governor Bello has navigated the challenges of governance with resilience and determination through thick and thin. He has demonstrated the true spirit of leadership, always putting the interests of our people first. His focus on security of life and property, infrastructural development, healthcare, education, and social intervention has significantly improved the quality of life of our citizens. I am very particular about education because its capacity to transform Kogi State into the hub of innovation, creativity, and technological advancement. May we at this juncture rise for a minute applause for His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Yahya Bello. Please.
It was spiced with pieces of music from the state cultural troops, Star Plus, Orisha Femi, Jumabi, High Speed, and a host of other popular star artists in Nigeria. Yahaya Bello's last moment as the state governor, SSG and other top government officials who shared their encounters with him and the positive footprints he left behind across the state.
The classic tale of stewardship in the term just ended is a testament to the governor's commitment to steering Kogi State towards prosperity and progress. In 2016, when the governor took office for the first time, Kogi State faced daunting challenges, including recession and insecurity. Governor Bello recognized the need to chart a different path, one that upsets the old ways and patronize the welfare of the entire populace over unholy privileges accorded to a few. Under Governor Bello's leadership, Kogi State boldly confronted the evils of godfatherism, tribalism, class consciousness, and religious divides. The governor identified this as the four legs of the table of corruption, and through determined efforts cut them off, ensuring that they no longer determine the rules of engagement between the government and the people. A significant achievement of this administration has been the unification of the rich human and natural diversities of Kogi State into a progressive and cohesive force for good. The eradication of these divisive and discriminatory practices, coupled with an emphasis on equity, equality, justice, stands out as a defining achievement of Governor Bello's first term. The governor's commitment to truth and transparency has been evident throughout the journey. Despite facing challenges in the media, the administration stood and stands well, focusing on the battle for truth rather than succumbing to false narratives. The construction of a beautiful chapel inside the Kogi State Government House, premises after 28 years of the creation of Kogi State, symbolizes the unity and balance achieved under Governor Bello's leadership. On the economic front, ladies and gentlemen, Kogi State, under the essential GYB, witnessed significant growth and development. The focus on fiscal responsibility and sustainability resulted in increased internal generated revenue, steady economic growth, and positive recognition from credible local and international agencies. In the critical areas of security, healthcare, education, and infrastructure, Governor Bello's administration achieved remarkable milestones. The reduction in crime rates, improved healthcare services, educational advancement, and infrastructural development have collectively contributed to the overall well-being and prosperity of Kogi State.
This is a governor that has revamped every phase. If you pass through Lokoja, take a drive, you will be hard put to see any road that is not there in this metropolis. And it is like that in all the major towns, in the traditional headquarters of Kogi State, at Akpa, at Ida, at Kaba, at Okene, and everywhere else.
From Ibaji, of which I come from. Your Excellency, I say thank you for looking at that side. Your deputy governor again, his court tenure was from Olamaboro, which all I am Kogi is. I say thank you. For the several other legacy projects cutting across the nook and cranny of Kogi East, we say thank you.
They've said everything about you today, but I'm just here to share my personal testimony. It takes a lot to maximize power. Now, the one thing you have done today that I need you to understand is you have given us, the Kogi youth, hope. And God will continue to protect you. Yes, we are now fully aware that we can do it. When they see us, they say, GYB children. Your incoming, Your Excellency, and I just want to do. I pray for strength, grace, and may God help you. Where's Obilo? Obilo, are you here? So I've got a testimony, please. Representative.
The event was also used to launch the 8th Referral Compendium and Kogi State Development Plan 2024 to 2056.
This plan is the vision of the new Direction Administration led by His Excellency GYB Bello, the Executive Governor of Kogi State, CON. The document is premised on the understanding of the Governor that the world in which we live today is changing and changing very fast, and that if we are going to be relevant in the nearest future, we must put in place a workable plan that will make us relevant in that future. As we all know, the world is focused on achieving this SDG. This plan, our 32-year development plan, is considerably aligned to the Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations. In addition, the plan will strengthen the state data which is required for any meaningful development. We can't confidently talk about the future if we can't adequately account for where we are now. Another important element of this plan is the inclusion of the resource framework, which is about where are we now and where are we going to progress over the next 32 years.
No man can tell all his success story in a book, but the few they will tell, and this is an advice. So our own grateful Ododo, he has finished his own duty, and we as a party and citizens are trusting in you that you have to do much more better, continuing from where he has stopped. And on that note, he has provided you materials. It's just like a student who goes to school. Would you buy textbook? Would you buy? This is his textbook. You learn from what he has done and you continue from where he stopped.
During Yahya Bello's tenure in office as the governor, journalists were given the rightful position they deserved as members of the 4th estate of the realm. Yahya Bello, during his second tenure, with the support of a veteran media consultant, Dr. Yemi Kolapo, and the State Commissioner for Information, Kingsley Fanwo, began an annual competition among journalists across the nation, tagged GYB Essay Writing, that produced many journalist millionaires. The last edition was celebrated with awards that also saw 2 journalists going home with millions of naira.
Your Excellency,
His name is
please step over.
Richard Election, and he'll be going home with 2 million naira. A round of applause for him, please.
Please, Governor-elect.
Stephen Nadere, he'll be going home with 500,000 naira. Let's put our hands together for him. We have Louis Yunusa, and I think someone will be picking it on his behalf because he's no longer here with us. He'll be going home with 1 million naira. 1 million naira. Mr. Stephen Nadere, he'll be going home with 500,000 naira.
Part of his achievement as a governor was the State Government Award of Impactful Personalities in Nigeria. The first edition attracted hundreds of persons, among which 78 personalities were honored accordingly with Grand Conference Silver Service Star (GCSSS), Distinguished Conference Silver Service Star (DCSSS), Conference Merit Silver Service Star (CMSSS), and Conference Commendation Silver Service Star (CCSSS). The outgoing Governor Bello was commended for institutionalizing the State Government Award that will henceforth become an annual event. Idris Wada, among the awardees, appreciated the recognition and award bestowed on him and hundreds of others. He commended Governor Bello laudable projects he delivered in the state. And on behalf of all awardees, Wada said it will only spur them to do more positive things to impact the state and the entire citizenry.
It's a privilege for me to speak on behalf of the recipients. This is my first time of coming to Government House after I left office. And I'm very happy to be here. I think what the governor has done is to try to unite the state. And as a developing state, it's very important that we come together to seize on the opportunities that God has given to us. I want, on behalf of all the recipients, thank the governor for his magnanimity in giving us these awards. We will treasure it, to spur us to work harder for the benefit of Kogi State.
Among awardees are ex-military president of Nigeria, Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, Brigadier General Danladi Muhammad Zakari, Paul Omeruo, Chief Samuel Akande, Patrick Adaba, Ibrahim Idris Wada, Clarence Olafemi, Major General David Jemibewo, retired, Brigadier General Tunde Obeha, retired, and Justice Umaru Ere. Also, Nika Davis Okundaye, Coach Daniel Uloko, Jacob Eddy, National NUJ President Chris Isiguzo, and Edward Jato were honored. Posthumous awards were also bestowed on the following who have impacted the world positively. Few among them are ex-Kogi State Governor Prince Abubakar Audu, Zigu Afakiria, ex-Kwara State Governor Adamu Atta, Colonel Mohammed Abdusalam Onuka, Professor Francis Idachaba, Flying Officer Tolulope Arotile, and Otaru Yusuf Adabenege, among others. The outgoing Governor Yahya Bello stated why he was so passionate about developing Kogi State.
We started this journey exactly 8 years ago. The journey was turbulent. But along the line, to God be the glory once again, we stabilized. And here we are, landing safely. Since 2007, I had a vision. A vision for greatness. A vision to be the executive governor of Kogi State. That vision became a reality. I had a vision to transform a state, Kogi State, and to take it to the world map. Today, Kogi State is far ahead of so many states as far as Kogi State, Nigeria, is concerned. I had a vision, and we embarked on a mission. We deliberately and tactfully designed and equipped ourselves towards taking the state to a greater height. Today, these are all realities.
Bello paid tribute to ex-governor, the late Prince Abubakar Audu, and late mother.
We started this journey, very many of us. In fact, I will use this opportunity to pay a glowing tribute to the man that had to pay the supreme price for me to be here today. Prince Abubakar Audu, may his soul continue to rest in peace. And I know that he is glad that his dreams are becoming a reality of ensuring that Kogi State is well rediscovered and put far ahead of so many other states in this country. I pay a glowing tribute to my mother and my sisters, my brothers, associates, and comrades who pay supreme sacrifice along the way. Those of us that are alive today is not by our powers. It is just by the glory of God. We are aware of even governors who never made it, even in the first term or second term to the end. So for me and my team to have made it to this point and handing over successfully to somebody that have passed through a school of learning, it is all to the glory of God.
Yahya Bello thanked his immediate predecessor for his love and urged the citizenry to give their support to Ahmed Ododo, the governor-elect, to excel in his endeavors as the next governor of Kogi State.
I appreciate my immediate predecessor. It is uncommon. It has never happened in the history of this country, of this state, where you see immediate past predecessor attending an event of a sitting and outgoing governor, successor, who is about handing over to another generation, another successor. So these are all glory to God Almighty. I know that at the end of the day, Kogi State definitely we're living it better than we met it. I sincerely appreciate all of you for all the contributions you have contributed towards making my 2 tenures a successful one. And I know that you are going to give your best to the next administration under Alhaji Ahmed Usman Ododo so that Kogi State will be an envy of all other states in this country.
He equally called on the traditional rulers to support Odudo.
The next governor has been equipped, been tutored. He has passed through the blast furnace and he is well refined, ready to hit the ground while we prepare and gear up towards facing other challenges that might come our way. To my brother and my protege, Ahmed Usman Odudo, the movement might be smooth, it might be rough. Prepare yourself. Just know that you are a son of a lion. To leave you alone on the job. When the going becomes tough, the tough gets going. So we must be tough for the job. We have succeeded in bringing the states together as much as we can. And I know we're going to build more on it. Whenever you encounter any obstacle, just turn by your right or by your side. Just know that I am there to give you all the necessary support by the special grace of God Almighty. I urge each and every one of our leaders and our sons and daughters, both at home and in diaspora. This is our state, Kogi State. We don't have any other one than this particular state, and it's so blessed with so many natural resources and human resources, qualitative. A lot of our sons and daughters are there in other states developing it. Let us come back home. Let us eschew politics of division and bitterness. Because at the end of the day, we would have exposed ourselves to unnecessary ridicule. I urge all our traditional rulers to please come together and talk to our people, your subjects. I urge each and every of our elders, our leaders, please let's come together and support this young man that is coming to take over this very onerous task. And I know surely that he is going to succeed. To have a president, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, on whose large shoulder we're going to lean on, to ensure that this particular central part of the nation receive a whole lot of his support towards development.
Moving on to a new stage can be a challenging process, and facing challenges with strength, determination and confidence is what matters, and our dear father Governor Bello has done it. Thanks you and I love you all. DJ.
Most achievers are people who have made strong and deep dedication to pursue a particular goal. A leader who not only knows the way, but goes the way and shows the way. Governor Bello is one of such leaders. Looking at his achievements in the following areas: security, education, health, infrastructure, empowerment, agriculture, and lots more. Let's rise in honor for a visionary leader, one of a kind.
I am Khadijat Mohammed, reporting for MLC TV.